from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tigers of Honolulu taking on the Chicago Bears. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Mahomes will try again on second down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And brought down before they're able to get it up to the 25. Mahomes now on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Ready, set.
In motion is Chenault.
Trap 60, trap 60. Seven Pirates.
Richardson to the air on first down. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Rig alert. Ready.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Richardson going to move him around. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
19 Lions.
Play action. Now Richardson. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 43. More the motion man. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league.
Okay,
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. You look at this Bears defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
I still cracked up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff for Warren. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now 2nd and 9.
Here goes 15. Attack, attack. Right side.
Mahomes going to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football.
Attack, attack.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here is 3rd down and 4. Moore, the man in motion. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. This is caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Richardson's, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Moore, the man in motion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Richardson to throw off play action. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Brandon Graham in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Let's go.
So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10.
Warriors 70. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta from 10 yards out. And the Tigers get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brent.
There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. DK Metcalf, touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Ready, go. Check go.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
On the snake.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hurt.
More the motion man.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it inside the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
himself from a yard out. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Mustang 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Go street.
More the motion man.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. In motion is Chenault. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
In motion is Chenault.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football, and he'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Come on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now they're in the hurry-up. In motion is Chenault.
19 tight. 60 Maverick.
Richardson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Warren is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
On Sunday.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Buffalo 18. Say, hey. 18, Pioneer. Go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Rig alert, rig alert. Let go.
Now it's Richardson. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
19,
Richardson going to change the play here.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Street. Ready.
To throw is Richardson on 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night. And whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Warren. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 43, 15. Watch out.
Now here's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a run with Warren. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Warren with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears just continue to roll. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Come 19! Come 19! They pass!
Richardson to the air on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here we go. Trap. Trap 50. Trap 50. Rig.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check match.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
Ready?
Pass incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. Hurt. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on third down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
79 Broncos. Go.
3rd and long for Richardson. And complete to Smith and Jigba. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
60 Eagles. Driving 60. Panther 11. Go street.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Warren will try the right side. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. On 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Moore, the man in motion.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They'll run it. Warren. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Mahomes now to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, Riblet.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On the run, it's Warren. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 117 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Running left, it's Warren. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Here's Warren. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On 2nd down now, it's Warren. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Warren. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. Bye.